take a shit. What the fuck? What are you doing in here? Well, this is awkward. I guess my shits can wait. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to part 2 of my series where we redo my entire apartment. Being rental friendly, of course. As you can see, we are in my poop palace and this is the room that we are going to be focusing on redoing today. If you haven't seen my first part of the series video, if you haven't seen the first video of this series, I redid our upstairs hallway. One thing that I did want to challenge myself with this series was to get out of my comfort zone. As you can tell from this room and all the others that I've done in the past, I tried to really focus on keeping things my style, but also keeping in mind that it's rental. So I was trying to keep everything neutral. But then I got inspired and I was like, this is a rental. Whenever it's time for us to move on to the next chapter, I'll just put this place back to in its original form. So I already put painter's tape all over the trim. And so today we're going to be focusing on trimming. Probably going to take all day. This is the color. And the color name is Priceless Coral. Never in my life did I ever think I was going to paint a room, let alone a bathroom, a coral. But I saw this inspo pic here and I was like, yep, I want my bathroom to look like that. Let's get to trimming. Let's go! Sorry, NSYNC was playing. This is the color. It's really nice. Like a peachy, summery, orangey, but not too orange because I hate orange color. And I'm going to be redoing this mirror. I'm going to do a custom mirror. I really like this red squiggle type mirror vibe, but they are stupid expensive. So I was like, I can just make that on my own. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to make that on my own and we'll see how that goes. But that is the color that we're working with. Hello guys, we are back in my bathroom. It has been about 2 weeks since I last did anything. As you can see, it looks like shit. If you look at it with no artificial light, it doesn't look terrible. However, you turn on the artificial light and it looks so orange. It doesn't look that bad in this camera, but trust me, it's very bad. This just screams Florida bathroom. And if that's your style, no judgment. However, it's not my style. So this is our new inspo pic. And I think it'll work out much better this time. I was panicking last week because my plan with all home renovation projects is to spend the least amount of money as possible. And in order to do that, obviously I have to find budget-friendly alternatives, but also I try to get as many sponsorships as I can. So for this one, we have two. We have TEMU, don't say anything, and then we have Artza & Co. They are the wallpaper company that I did with the wallpaper upstairs. So they're sending me a couple of samples that I'll probably get within the next week or two. We are now turning this bathroom from ugly coral Florida grandma house from the 60s to beautiful cottagecore, whimsical, majestical grandma in the 80s in the middle of New England. So for TEMU, they're sending me floor tiles. Originally, I picked these. These are the original floor tiles. In person, they are blindingly pink. In the photos, they are not. So when they sent these to me, I was like, well, this shit's not gonna fly. And so now I chose different ones that are not patterned. They're just straight pink and they kind of look like glass tile. Today we're going to be focusing on scuff sanding our vanity. The vanity is very smooth. The surface is slippery and it's not real wood. So we need to scuff sand. So what I have, as you can see, I've kind of already started. I have a sanding sponge. I have an 80 grit sanding sponge and all I'm doing is I'm lightly scuffing the surface, not super rough or hard so that it creates like permanent marks, but hard enough so that it creates a rougher surface so that the primer and paint has something to stick onto when we get to that point. Look at my hair. I have no control over this. I just woke up, I brushed my hair, and this is what we're dealing with. How do I fix this? So yesterday I primed our vanity and then I got a little crazy and I painted the vanity pink and some of the trim as well. It still looks really orange, but here's the vanity, but I like how it looks with the marble. And then I went ahead and did this trim the same color. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Dookie likes to be wherever mama is. Okay, that's all you're gonna see of me today. Bye. I know a lot of you guys have been enjoying my vlogs, even though I just did one. So in my first vlog, I showed you what I was making for dinner, and today we're gonna do it again. Today I'm going to show you, today we are going to be making my famous shrimp pasta. And by famous, I mean just between me and Paul. You're going to need a bag of sealimp or shrimp and some pasta nudes, some garlic, and the vegetable of your choice. I'm using broccoli. I'm going to drain out the water first. Throw those shrimpies in the bowl. You know what that sounds like? Sounds like good Next is seasoning. You will need the following to marinate your shrimp: cornstarch, white pepper, soy sauce, and chopped or minced garlic. Here's my shrimp in a bowl. I'm gonna do 1 hefty spoonful of garlic. Actually, I'm gonna do 1.5. Pour in some soy sauce. We're gonna get our white pepper powder. Adds a little bit of spice. We're gonna add some cornstarch. And this is our shrimp mixture. While we let that sit for a bit, we're going to get our pasta noodles.
Are you chefing it up?
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, good boy. You're so cute. Oh, I love you.
You guys, it's been a while. Little update on the bathroom. The walls are still coral orange. However, the door is baby pink, the trim is baby pink, and I changed the hardware, which I think pulls everything together. Today, what we're gonna do is put in the new tiles. So we're gonna clean the floors and then put in the new tiles. And here are the tiles.
Oh, here comes the doggy. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. So handsome.
First thing we have to do is clean the floors so that there's no dust. So here is the stuff that I spray painted. So we're just gonna spray it with some Watco liqueur.
Wow. Look who's waiting for me. This is so handsome.
Today's Friday, and yesterday we almost completed all of the tiles. We did as much as we could, so here's how we're looking. I basically just have this part left to do, and then the little detailed bits in there. Wallpaper samples came in today, and it's down to 2. I'll show you all the samples that I got, and then which ones we're kind of debating on. So these are the ones that I don't think we're gonna go with. So far, we think it'll probably be this one. It's light pink tulips, and then there's also this one that is more of a yellow golden. We're gonna go with the pink tulips, we think, and just with the baby pink trimming and then the pink tile, I feel like it'll look good. Now, because I have to wait for the rest of the tile and now the wallpaper to come, now that we have the samples and now that we know what we're going with, today we're going to be focusing on this mirror. This is the mirror that came with the bathroom when we moved in. It's nice and big, but I hate the scales, I guess, of it. So I think I already told you guys this, but I really liked this mirror, or these styles of mirrors, but they're so ridiculously expensive. And so I was like, how can I make that myself? So what I did is we thrifted this mirror here for $15 from Value Village, and then I got this, which is foam clay. And what I'm thinking of doing with it is putting foam clay kind of in a squiggly pattern. Because this border is a lot thinner, I feel like it'll be a bit easier to hide the wooden border. Okay, so I got my foam clay. We're gonna take a mediocre clump. So we got our foam. ASMR. I'm going to mold this to the best of my ability into a sausage. So we have a pretty decent schlong. Now it's for the scary part. So we're gonna do a squiggle. Let's do this. We're not gonna worry about being smooth right now. We're just gonna focus on the shape for now. And then when we have that, we will focus then on smoothing it out. Smoothing it out. Whoa. there's our first squiggle. I don't think I'll be able to hide all of the border, but that's okay. So I've done that side and then I did this side. After this dries, I can sand it with a really high grit so that it's nice and evenly smooth. To get rid of these little cracks, I'm just taking some water and going over it with my finger until it smooths out. Okay, so here is how our mirror's looking. I actually quite like how it looks. I'm excited for it to dry so that not only I can paint it, but I can fill in and smoothen it out. If there's like any dents or something like here, for example, I feel like I can fill that in with wood filler. Happy Monday. Here is where we are at with the mirror, and I gave it about 72 hours to completely dry, and it feels like it feels slightly squishy, but it's like firm. Does that make sense? See, like I can put my thumb down and stuff, but this thing's firm, it's dry. It's actually cool because it kind of seems like it self-leveled almost, but we're still going to sand it down. The indents like this, I'm going to use premium wood filler, and then I'm going to paint it. Everything has been filled and sanded. We're just waiting for one little last patch to dry here, but everything else has been sanded. It's looking smooth and spankable. So now we are going to paint it. Oh, red, shocker. We're going to be doing cranberry sauce by Country Chic, and we're going to be using our Stahlmeister Series 2027 brush. Oh no, I lied. This is our Stahlmeister 40 Inox brush. And begin. You guys, a very exciting package just arrived at my door.
It's the wallpaper!
Yay! Which means we can finally finish the bathroom. As a reminder, you probably don't need it, but here's where the bathroom has been left off for the last 3 weeks. Wallpaper is going to start, we're gonna start up there today. We're gonna make our way this way. Let's open the box, see what's inside, and start cutting, start measuring, and then start pasting. Okay guys, here's the wallpaper, Pink Tulips. It's from Arts & Co, and if you're interested, this is the name. It's the Tilda in the color Angora, and this is a fat roll. So I've cut the first 2 pieces. You guys, the bathroom is 85% complete. As you can see, wallpaper is finished all up here on this side of the bathroom. So today, all I have to do is finish the toilet area. So I just have to finish this area, and that's all. And then once all of that is complete, so once all the wallpaper is completely done, I just want to do a couple tiny little touch-ups just to make it perfect. The bathroom is complete, finally. After 3 weeks, my bathroom is finally done, and I have done a few room remodels in my days now. But this one was not only the hardest, but the best, because I cannot believe that I managed to do all of this by myself. So I'm usually really hard on myself, and I get very uncomfortable saying, I guess, compliments to myself, but here it goes. I am proud of myself. Yay! I'm proud of myself because it's done, and I literally did it all on my own, and it looks so good. It looks so good. I'll be very heartbroken the day that we do move out, because this is pretty close to what my dream bathroom is, and I can't believe that I made this mirror on my own. I put up the wallpaper on my own. It's not perfect, but I'm getting so much better. The vanity looks really good. The brass hardware on everything makes everything look so much more expensive. The floor tile isn't the greatest, but that's my first time doing tile, and it looks pretty freaking good. And I'm so glad that I was able to record it and document all of this process with you guys, because I had so much fun doing it. And I hope you also enjoyed watching the process of it all, from the ups and the downs. Just thank you guys so much for being here and for watching it. And I wish that we could all be in this bathroom together and poop together, so that you could experience what I experience when I poo in here, because it brings me so much joy. It's so much brighter, has so much more personality and character to it. But we're done, And now I guess it's off to the next room. Wonder what that will be. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. No pressure though. And thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!